with Oath.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another week of Oath Valorant. We got a good match today. We're going to be in the Haven map. We're going to have a match here between Ace and Space Mode. It's going to be a great game today. I'm here with Tease again, and of course, I'm Kronos. And anything else to add, Tease?
No, I'm pretty excited to be back. After a little bit of a break with for the spring break, got to for those who got to travel, and finally back home. Yeah, so we'll see what they have in store for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone feeling fresh, ready to get back into it. Should be a lot of good gameplay tonight.
Absolutely. Um, yeah, I mean, with that, like I said, with that break, um. I mean, there's definitely extra time for some practicing, so we might be able to see some new things because of that. So, um, that a little bit extra time, if they could have just even just taken a little bit of a break and get a little refreshed. So, definitely some options there. So we'll definitely see how things play out.
Absolutely. And we got Ace and Spaceman here on this map, and Space Mode looking to bounce back here with their first win of the season, and Ace having a pretty good season so far. Seen a lot of good gameplay come out from both of these teams, and it's definitely a toss-up. It's definitely a very even match, and I think we'll see a lot of skill and just a lot of good gameplay here. So
Yeah, and with that, we'll go into the agent select um, Ace already completely locked in, so what we see here is going to be their team comp. Cypher very good for flank watch on a map as big as Haven with those three sites. It's a very spread out map, so plenty of room for those lurking plays. So Cypher very good, especially on it, especially when attacking. Just being able to slow down any type of flank that the defenders might have.
absolutely, yeah. I mean, and like you said, very difficult site, being three sites to defend, but a lot of opportunities for an attack. So, I mean, over the course of Valor, we've seen teams take this on in different ways, and usually, you're gonna have one person left on a site alone with only 5 players, not enough for everyone to double up on every site. So,
And actually, just recently, we see both teams chose to use the brimstone for their smokes here. Brimstone recently has had actually a nerf, because originally he had two stims, so the stim allows you to run 15% faster, shoot faster as well, and reload faster. And the stim actually had a recent nerf. Originally he had two, now he only has one, and it's a little bit more expensive too. So um, it's just a little bit more to where they have to be a little bit more aware of when they use their utility for that. But they're gonna start.
Spike down A.
Ace is gonna start their attack here. Is there's gonna be a series of trades, and Sleepy's on site, and he's gonna get the spike down. So
Spike planted.
Ace is gonna start to get their post plant down here as Bob Soup up in heaven. Probably going to wait for that recon dart to be able to help his team enter. Convella's going to get a nice pick off of Visions on a swing, and they're going to try and get a little bit of a crossfire here as Zufi and Bob Soup both swing at the same time, both getting the kills, and Space Mode are going to be able to take round one.
yeah, and I mean, very strong teamwork there we saw with that swing. Both players making sure not to leave each other hanging there, and working together to make sure that they secure both of those kills on that swing. And we're gonna see them buy up here, choosing to get a full round of Spectres here. Bob Soof briefly pulling at the Odin is a little bit of a meme. but they're just gonna go with the safe buy here and go all Spectres. And we're gonna see Ace go ahead and save here, and just hope to get some more picks on this second round.
Getting a lot of information out of that dog right there for Zoofy right there, as he's able to get kind of an idea of where a couple of those attackers are down C-Long. So if you look up at your map, you can see Space Mode kind of moving towards that direction as the information continues to come with that Sky Flash as well, and the Recon Dart. Rumor trying to get a little curious right there. As Cher's gonna start pushing up. Gonna do a lot of damage, but Rumor able to land the headshot. And he's just gonna back off, get the heal from Zoofy. And pretty close to 100 health. Ace trying to push up towards B here as we see that they're all up on that grass area. As Soodle's able to land a headshot right into the cubby. And then Zoofy's gonna use the rest of his heal, get his team back up to 100. As Convella's gonna try and swing, but Vision's able to just narrowly escape there.
Yeah, Ace here kind of pushed back by all that Yuto, but Zoofy is gonna finish it out with 2 good headshots there, and the defenders are gonna get around here.
Yeah, things just kind of slowed down with all that utility that Space Mode was sending out, and just really were able to waste the time of the attackers right there really well. Once they got an idea of where the attack was coming from, they were able to respond very nicely there.
Yeah, and both teams here choosing to buy up in the 3rd round. Pretty common practice, wanting to make sure that you save only for those last 2 rounds to really sort of match the tempo here. So a very even field now with both teams having full sets of rifles.
Ace moving very quickly down A long, as Silver and Cher are both able to get 1 apiece as they run out trying to get onto site, but that concussion is gonna slow them down just a little bit, but not enough to where they can't get on site. So they are all out now, as Zoofy's able to get a nice kill through the wall onto Sleepy, but Silver's able to get enough, is able to respond with the same. Cher able to get the spray through the smoke, and with the spike planted, Vision's in a little bit of a difficult situation here in this 1v4. Trying to place in the smokes, trying to cut off a little bit of some sight lines, as he's gonna hear that dash, so he is aware of where Cher is, and he's able to land a nice headshot onto War Bunny, and now the spray onto Silver. Convella able to land the final headshot, shut down the attempt, and Ace able to get their 1st round.
Yeah, absolutely, and it looks like we're going back to a full buy again from both teams. Actually, it does look like Space Mode is going to choose to save here, with a few sheriffs coming out, but for the most part, it's just going to be Ace here with a full buy. Kind of bonusing from that last round a little bit.
Yeah, very good position to be in with those rifles. And so they're gonna respond with that and try and move quickly again down this A site, as Space Mode already the majority of their team is already on A, ready to meet Ace. So Convella trying to take a swing, trying to get some type of information and an idea of what is happening on the site. Silver's gonna be marked by the owl drone, but Convella and Cher both able to swing out and get those opening picks, and they're gonna be able to get out onto site. Cher able to find another one. And looks like Cher's just gonna try and want more as she swings out, but Vision's able to get the headshot with that classic. But War Bunny right behind, able to get the trade, and Silver finishing things up with the headshot onto Zoofy. Ace tying things up.
Yeah, and I think that that entry there really deserves to be kind of noted. Ace just pushing into the site and checking all the angles they needed to check, all the common hiding places for the defenders there, but shutting out the high ground, shutting out the backside, and I think just really a clean push and a clean hold from that team there. So I think that that is definitely some good gameplay, and we're seeing a full buy come out from both teams now. Space Mode gonna stop saving here.
They're gonna try a little bit something different here, as they're going for a little bit more of just like a normal C take down C long. So Visions is gonna be here to meet them and try and slow them down a little bit. He does have the molly, he does have the smoke, 2 more smokes remaining. So he's got some options here, as looks as though Ace is gonna back off a little bit, and Cavella able to land a nice shot on a Soodle, trying to get a little curious up towards their spawn, or up towards the attacker's spawn. Both Bob Soup and Rumor here trying to get any type of angle that they can get to be able to get a pick to even things out again. But Ace deciding to quietly take things back over to A.
Yeah, and Share they're making it out of that C push with, I think, like 1 health. Very lucky that the full team is still up.
30
So,
seconds left.
should help this push.
So with that, the smokes are gonna come down. With the 30-second mark, smokes are gonna come down. Cher and Cavella are gonna burst into sight. Cavella throwing out his flashes, trying to slow down this defense retake a little bit. Zufi, I think he hears somebody underneath him as he flashes out. And Rumor's actually going to land a very nice shot on the War Bunny, and he's going to get a second on a Convella as well. Sleepy able to gun down 2 before being traded out by Zufi, but Cher right behind, able to be on top of things, able to get that shot even on the 1 health.
Yes.
And Ace looking pretty decent on the attack now.
Share they're making sure that making use of that 1 health, getting actually 2 kills there on that just super low HP, so that's a phenomenal. And I mean that definitely takes some composure too when you're that low. I mean, 1 swing someone can pre-fire and just 1 little graze and you're gone. But it does look like here we are going to see Space Mode choose to save, and with Ace on a full buy, so
War Bunny here down below in the sewers. As Cher goes for a little bit of spray. Looks like they're gonna back off of that sewer area a little bit. I think they maybe saw or heard some of that Killjoy utility. And even with that owl drone, a little bit of aware of how many defenders are there. So they're gonna just opt to just go where there aren't any defenders. They're just gonna try and run over to C. Sleepy, the last to go, making sure nobody really follows them through. And Zufi able to get into backside and get the first kill, but Cher still right behind, able to get that immediate trade. Vision's trying to get something with that molly going, and able to land a nice shot with that Sheriff onto Cher. War Bunny, still very nice trades going by the side of Ace. Convella able to get the kill under Rumor, making it a 3v2 in favor of Ace here, and things are gonna slow down a little bit for these defenders. Convella being very patient here as the remaining players try and swing out, but Convella able to get that opening pick, dismiss away, and Sleepy right behind him, able to get the kill on Bob Soup. And Ace starting to look pretty good here on the attack, starting to get their stride a little bit.
absolutely, yeah, and we are going to see Space Mode come off the save here and buy up with rifles, but definitely not a lot of cash to go around. So Ace here really enjoying and reaping the benefits of that 4-win streak here that they're on, and they've got cash in the coffers, so it'll be very difficult to slow us down now.
Zufi very aware the 4 players of Ace are there out by hay bales and they're gonna just run into garage now. As that first flash is gonna come out from Convella, they're not gonna immediately swing off of it though, as Visions is gonna try and swing and take the initiative, but Convella able to get 2 right there off of the entry. Looking very dominant here on that entry roll. And with that lockdown, it's gonna push some of the attackers off of site a little bit. Sleepy deciding to hang around for a little bit longer before getting away. And so now, space mode, they know all the attackers are down long. Zoodle trying to take some gunfights, placing that turret down, getting that, try to get a little bit of damage and information. Is Convella able to land a headshot and able to land another one, going for the ace. There's the spray and he gets it.
Yeah, and I mean that's what we love to see there, that ace. But you know, I think I also want to note that's some great bomb placement there. I mean, that Killjoy, you know, if they all pull off at the right time on that Killjoy, if that bomb's placed towards the back or on one of the sides of C, that would make that a pretty easy defuse for the defenders. But you know, Ace thought that through. They put that in like plain view of long, and they're just able to back up and hold that. I mean, not much the defenders can do at that point. That sight line is just completely covered. So great gameplay there from Confella, huge ace, and overall just amazing strategy from Ace.
Placing swarm grenade. Out of charges.
And they're gonna take it a little bit quicker towards A as that Killjoy, but that Killjoy util he's gonna let Space Mode know what's going on a little bit, and they're just gonna walk away. They're just gonna choose to walk away. Space Mode is aware, and it's a pretty good decision here for, as we can see that the majority of Space Mode is on the A side. There's the Tiger coming out from Zufi, and Bella's just gonna throw his smokes in, try and swing in, but Vision's able to get a nice little spray in, able to get 2 for himself before getting traded out, and War Bunny able to get the kill onto Zufi in backside. This is now a 3v2 in favor of Space Mode, but Convella's still alive, able to get the headshot, and
One enemy remaining.
able to get another. That's his 3rd on the round. Zoodle now in a link, trying to get a little bit of information here, but with that smoke, it's going to be hard to look through. And War Bunny and Convella here now just holding this cross.
Yeah, Convella here, definitely heating up in these last 2 rounds. An ace, and now a 3K. I mean, maybe a 4K depending on what goes down here, but it looks like Zoodle's going to hit the site B from the left. And at this point, may not have enough time.
Yeah, he's just gonna choose to save the rifle. Live to fight another day with it. Standing pretty close to the range of that bomb.
I got a little gas from me there. Yeah, I mean, a smart decision there from Zoodle. They want to make sure they can keep as many of those guns as possible, and because they need that econ. And right now they are gonna have enough to do a little bit of a kind of a half buy here. Seen a lot of Guardians come out. Still a pretty strong weapon. So it's gonna be, you know, relatively even fight the next one, but definitely Ace benefiting from a lot of cash right now, a lot of money. So
deploying drone.
Ace. So already see Sleepy with that owl drone. Probably, I think he saw that that Killjoy utility when he went in with that owl drone. Zoodle able to get the first kill onto Cher, trying to get an entry in, and Silver already taken a lot of damage, as has Convella. So both the players down long now, a little hurt.
Gun here.
In Space Mode, doing a pretty good job of responding to Ace here in this round so far.
yeah, definitely Ace here just kind of waiting for sort of an opening. Still set up here for A, but sort of looking around to see if it's a feasible push now, and it does look like they're watching behind them, and I mean, right now just
Oh,
holding
what a
here.
flash. That flash from Zufi
30 seconds
tells Space Mode that there's still players that at A. That super high flash right there. Hard to respond to that.
Remaining.
Yeah, there it is. Off the back of the flash and the recon dart from both Zufi and Bob Soup. They're just able to respond extremely well with that information that they were able to get right there.
Yeah, definitely, and they made that quick rotate too, taking back that site. And I mean, yeah, I had an up for that info there. That slow play there from Ace. I mean, that might have panned out, but you know, info goes a big way here in Valorant, and we just saw that be real effective for Space Mode here. So they are gonna end that that 6 streak there.
Soodle getting a little aggressive here.
Spike down.
Swinging out, able to land a nice shot on the Silver, and Rumor right behind. Down mid, I think that's where that kill was. Soodle still fighting back as Sleepy tries to get that owl drone, trying to spot Soodle out right there, and the Molly's still slowing down this attack.
Revealing area.
The recon dart goes out, and Soodle just kind of spraying through that wall in front of him, trying to get a little bit of chip damage even. You can tell even all these quiet rotates that Ace has been taking earlier in this round. Space Mode adjusting fairly well, as they, even though there's been a lot of presence towards C, they're still staying pretty spread out around the entirety of the map.
30
Yeah,
seconds
absolutely,
left.
and with just
Last
2
player
pushing here from
standing.
Ace,
Spike down mid.
or it's just a little difficult here, but one is still up. Yeah, but Rumor is gonna pick it off, getting himself a triple kill for this game. So a flawless round from the attackers, no one dying, and like you said, holding their angles well, making sure not to shift around too much, and just being patient, kind of mirroring that patience that we're seeing come out from Ace here, and it's definitely panning out for them in this moment. And everyone's gonna be a full buy now. Ace kind of on the back foot now, losing a little bit of cash here, but everybody's still real even here, and honestly, a very even game. We're seeing a lot come out from both teams right now, and I think, you know, we just started to see, so.
Vela gonna get spotted out immediately by that well-placed recon dart by Bob Soup. So Space Mode a little aware of where some of the players of the attacking team are, as Convel is able to get that first opening pick. Rumor able to respond quickly though, as Bob Soup with the spray through the smoke, able to get a double kill, and he's just gonna shoot out his shock darts, try and get a little bit of damage, as it seems to be aware that Convel is still on that left side. Just a bunch of sprays going out right now, as things are slowing down a little bit for the remaining 2 players of Ace here.
Yeah, lots of shots being traded between Bob Soup and Canvella here. Both very aware of each other's position. Canvella's just gonna push up just a little bit though.
Last player standing.
And now with the pushing up, he's got to be aware of Zufi, but Zufi able to land headshots on both remaining players, and
Last round in the
bring
half.
it just a step closer to that tie for the half.
Yeah, 5-6 here, like nearly dead even at the half, and depending on how this next round goes, possibly a tie, but either way, still an exceptionally close game here. We're seeing some really good rounds coming in, you know, from Space Moon in these last 3. Good positioning, especially, I'd say, and you know, good patience, good positioning, responding in kind to Ace's strategy here.
And looks like a little bit of a split take here for Ace. Just trying to get a read on the defenders here,
Revealing
get
area.
some rotates, make something a little bit easier for the sides. Looks like they are leaning a little bit more towards the A site, with 3 players there instead of 2. Cher able to get the first entry there on Divisions, but Rumor still able to get that immediate trade. Now getting a little aggressive here, pushing towards the attack. But Convella,
Spike planted.
and yeah, Convella and Silver here on C already, but Soodle in the garage, able to get 2 headshots there, able to get those 2
One
kills,
enemy remains.
and now the remaining players have to try and basically retake on attack, and just unfortunate there as Soodle able to just be a one-man army and just run in and retake site, and I mean, yeah,
Switching
at the
sides.
half it's gonna be tied now.
Yeah, and Soodle having, I think having a really good game today, and we've seen a lot of just on point, dialed in aim from him, and right now with this half, this is very tied up game, and yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what happens in this next half here, and we're just seeing everyone do pretty standard pistol round here. Shorty on space mode, a little bit of some different buys here, but it's your classic pistol round.
Yeah, and looks like they're just gonna go for just a straight A take here. Is Cher able to land a couple shots before escaping from a long. That immediate flash was going to come out from Zufi, and Vision's able to get a nice kill off of it. Zufi healing up his teammates back to 100 health. This Rumor able to get another shot and make it a 5v3 now in favor of Space Mode. Majority of Space Mode staying on site here. So just holding crosses here.
Yeah, definitely a different strategy from Space Mode compared to what Ace likes to do. Very aggressive gameplay, very fast.
Right click.
One enemy remaining.
Absolutely.
And gets another right click, just testing that RNG, and it's just working out for him. Vision's able to get 2 with those sprays.
Yeah, and three kills overall. A great round for Visions. And I mean, Space Mode, everyone here really contributing. It's a super even scoreboard right now. So I mean, that you love to see that. Love to see that happen because they're just like working absolutely in tandem with each other.
Now with the buys, they're gonna choose to take a little bit the longer gunfights down C long, and Warbunny's just gonna choose to get off site and just play retake with the rest of his team here. As Soodle's gonna get that plant down. Visions no
Spike
doubt will be
planted.
placing the smokes. Yep, there they are. And now just it's all about the hold. Gonna see some crossfires, some firing squads set up here by Space Mode here. So when Ace do try and retake here, it's just trying to make it as difficult for the defenders as possible. Soodle's just gonna swing, and Zufi with a spray trying to get the third, but just runs out of ammo. No,
Enemy remaining.
Silver able to get the kill, but it doesn't matter. Soodle and Visions able to get those final 2, and Space Mode starting to hit their stride a little bit here.
Yeah, I mean, carrying over that win streak there from the first half, and now they've hit 6 themselves. They've responded to that 6 streak with another 6 streak. Yeah, and I mean, definitely a smart decision there from Warbunny to back off that site. I mean, holding that with 1 is not super viable. So playing well for that replant, but Space Mode really coming in fast and hard and just making everything count there.
Stim beacon here. Cage trigger.
Yeah, playing the on their attack, just trying to overwhelm the players on the site, which, I mean, it is such a big map, you can get away with that a little bit. But with that opening pick, looks like they're going to be slowed down just a little bit here, and maybe even try a little bit of a rotate, trying to get to where there might be less players, and almost catch a Sleepy out in the open as Bob Soup shooting his shock darts in now, trying to get a little bit of a chip damage. So with that, though, the plant will go down. Vision's a nice kill, and Bob Soup and Soodle both able to swing and get kills for themselves as well. Convella now on this flank. Not sure if Space Mode is aware as he gets that headshot onto Zufi. So he's going to make himself known now. Quietly creeping up as some shots are going to go in. He swings out, able to get the kill onto Bob Soup now. It's just all up to Soodle. And Sleepy on the swing, able to get the last kill. And Convella and Sleepy able to do a very nice retake right there. Convella on a little bit of a lurk down mid, and it worked out perfectly for Ace. So they're able to get their first round on defense.
Yeah, and in Space Mode, they're staggered a little bit, not with that opening pick. They're not what they want with that fast strategy, but you know, choosing to rotate quickly, it almost worked. It kind of tripped up Ace for a little bit there, and they were a little bit slow for the retake, but it was done patiently, and I think done with a lot of composure there from Convella and Sleepy in those like closing moments. So definitely, I think, you know, very interesting gameplay from both sides, and we really saw that back and forth this time.
Ooh, Convella with the judge holding this close angle. If Space Mode choose to come out, this could be huge for him. But that first Sky Cabbage, he's gonna get 3 immediately.
Oh, and the fourth. One more.
All he needs is 1. The last player is in garage. I'm not sure that they are aware where Soodle is here. He's gonna get that first kill onto Sleepy and a second onto Cher. So so Ace are aware of where Soodle is now, and he's gonna swing out. And Convella on low health, but he's gonna throw that first flash out, and Soodle just kind of dancing around here, trying to find some kind of opening. Gonna able to shut down the Ace for Convella, but Silver able to swing out right behind, get the immediate trade, and things are tied back up.
And I mean, when I get when I'm peeking that corner and I get killed by a judge, that's an infuriating moment. I mean, it definitely, you know, not much you can do there to stop that tide there. But I mean, a great play there from Convella. I mean, get a lot of value out of holding those corners. So well executed, definitely.
Yeah, and it was definitely a little bit of a risk there, because if Space Mode had chosen to go A, he would have had to try and retake with that judge and take those longer gunfights. So it would have definitely been a little bit more difficult. But Space Mode is already out onto site, and it's only been like 5 seconds into this round. So we're already into the post play here as Convella gets that opening pick onto Zufi as Zufi tries to get he tries to actually retreat back into the sewers, and Cher and Sleepy both able to get 1, but Soodle able to get Convella back. So Soodle able to get that upgrade to the rifle. But with that Killjoy ult, he is going to make himself known. Gets the first one, gets the third, but just unfortunately too low of health. Oh my goodness. Okay, they're still going to be able to get the defuse. I was worried there for a second that ultimate had saved the round for Space Mode. But Silver was able to get out and able to finish off that defuse.
Yeah, and I mean, a little bit of a moment of concern there, but I mean, they had it handled, and Warbunny choosing to see if he can snipe that defuse, but keeping Silver right there just in case. And so just definitely panned out well there for Ace. Now actually on a 3 streak, so turning it back, but you know, it's 8-9. It's just a extraordinarily close game. I mean, that's what you love to see, though. Definitely.
there's the immediate ultimate from Visions, trying to just clear out that B side, but Sleepy able to get a 2 on 1 spray. Soodle able to get War Bunny, and Rumor and Soodle just getting those entries. Sleepy holding his own though with the third. Soodle again with another 3K before getting gunned down by Convella. Soodle just very consistent with those threes all game, really.
Yeah, Sudo absolutely heating up here and getting a lot of value out of these rounds. But I mean, right there, you know, Convella just holding his teammates' angle there and making sure that he can secure that trade. So that's that is the optimal way to end a round there.
Scanning ahead.
See a very early Sova Dart here, trying to get a little bit of information, and Space Mode just gonna try and go really fast up, as Soodle already has his ultimate. He's gonna start the entry here, as Rumor already out onto site, and Vision's able to get a kill onto Share. With that attacker killjoy, it's going to slow down any type of retake. As now Space Mode, a lot of just crossfires ready as get flashed. Trying to come out of CT here. Bob Soup able to land a nice shot on War Bunny up in heaven. And yeah, it's just a firing line. As Convella able to get one, but he's just met with 3 attackers there. It's just very hard to do just when there's 3 people standing in front of you.
Yeah, a lot of quick trades there, and I mean that Killjoy ult is rough. That'll flip that to a post plant situation real quick, and vice versa too. So I mean, it's a big game changer there, and used well by Spaceman to end that streak from Ace and kind of just get themselves one step closer to that tie. Only a single round separating the teams right now.
Zufi already going in with that Trailblazer, and gonna make a little bit of room, trip the Cypher trips. So Silver's gonna go for a little bit of a spray here while blind, as Space Mode trying to come out onto C, and we're just gonna see a series of trays real quick with Convella coming out on top. Zufi only 10 health, able to get the kill on the blinded chair. Tries to swing out, but Sleepy able to land the shot and finish things off right there.
Yeah, just barely shut down there by Sleepy, but I mean, a great round there, and also amazing flashes this game. I definitely say Zufi is really on point with those flashes. So, you know, I feel like that deserves some recognition. And we're gonna see a little bit of a save come out here from Ace. Actually, yeah, we're gonna see the judge. Definitely a killer in Convella's hands earlier. Oh, actually, nope, changing it up again. Some pistols, some SMGs, some rifles. Very mixed bag.
Rumor pushing down first. Share trying to get something with that shorty, trying to escape with that dash. Just can't make it out, as Space Mode moving very quick on the back of that Sky ult, and Rumor with his knives able to get 2 so far. Now just War Bunny and Sleepy trying to get something out of it, but as they haven't really moved too much, it looks like they might choose to save.
War Bunny here going in a little bit, getting a little closer to that door. Potentially just playing for exits there.
Yeah, Sleepy able to get the first one. As there's gonna be some sprays, some flashes, only on 30 health here, so it might be a little difficult, as there's another thing he can do. And yeah, War Bunny choosing to save that Spectre. He was trying to play a little bit of a closer angle, as if Space Mode chose to swing out and get a little curious, he would have had a little bit better of a chance with that SMG. But it is what it is.
Yeah, and I think definitely a smart decision there from those ace players. I mean, a big, pretty difficult retake with all 5 of the enemy team up. So they made the smart decision, save, try and damage the econ just a little bit, and just play for exit picks. And I think it worked out for them. They're still up by 1 round here, so feeling pretty comfortable still.
Yeah, and there's gonna be the owl drone coming in, and Rumor trying to get this entry. His Silver able to gun him down through the smoke. Soodle, very nice shot onto Silver, but War Bunny able to get that immediate trade with that Spectre, getting some value out of it. As Vision's able to make it out, and yeah, he's gonna get that plant down. But Ace already out onto site. Very early retake here, as Zufi able to get one who's troubled. Bob Soup trying to swing out, goes for the second spray, but Convella able to land the shot first with that Reyna ult, and it's gonna put it on match point here for Ace.
Yep, match point here, but only a 2-round separation right now, and both teams, I think, definitely heating up at this point and showing their very much showing the best performance they've gotten them. So, it could go either way. I mean, we're just gonna have to see here, and it does look like, well, actually, I don't know. It seems like Ace is not full buying just quite yet, so Space One here with a full buy against a couple pistols. I mean, definitely a very possible round for them.
Soodle able to get that immediate kill, literally 1 second into the round, and Space Mode already out on site. They're gonna get the plant down, so looking pretty good for this round here, especially as Ace was on that save. So Bob Soup gonna play down towards Cubby, probably gonna play off of his ult if they tap. Just use the ult, gets him off. Visions gets the spray, and there's the Sova ult. Actually hits somebody with it, but not able to get any kill, just that 80 damage. And just gonna take it one step closer to overtime here as we're in the last round of regulation.
Yeah, and a very smart play there from Spaceman, making sure that they use that ult to lock it down. Even just a few people up, you don't want to ruin that round, especially when a loss there means the end of the match. So, I mean, right now, it's they're one step closer to an overtime here. I mean, an exceptionally close game. So, early, we saw lots of streaks coming out and trading, but now it's been very back and forth in these closing rounds here.
In Space Mode, trying to move fast again, but Cher ready to meet Ruger with those knives, trying to get another, able to do a good amount of damage, but going to get fell down. Silver able to get a nice kill on his Soodle for Visions, able to get that trade. Zufi still using those birds very well, getting a lot of information here, as now it's all up to War Bunny and Sleepy. Sleepy trying to use that utility, or that ultimate, trying to get a little bit of an idea. War Bunny with a nice swing and headshot onto Bob Soup, evening things out a little bit now.
Launching smoke.
A 2-2-10 situation here. Bob Soup on half, or I mean, sorry, actually, Vision's here on half health, but Ace gonna go for the defuse there, and they are gonna get picked off there. Just, I mean, right there, Space One just having good sight lines of that bomb and closing it out. So now we are in overtime, and 2 wins here needed for either team in a row to secure this win. So, Tease, would you like to remind our audience of the overtime rules?
It is win by 2, so you have to win both an attack and a defense, and for every round you will always be able to full buy, and you will always be 3 off of your ultimate, so you'll either have to get 2 kills in a plant or 3 kills before you can use your ultimate in the round.
Yep, and I believe as well, consistent money each round, correct?
Yes, everybody starts at 5,000.
Yeah, so this is definitely just a battle of skill and mechanics here. No outside forces able to tip around for either team.
Ace here now on the attack, starting it out. Convella able to get a very nice entry. Convella and Cher doing a fantastic job on their attacking half on those entries, but Zufi with a spray through a wall and a smoke to get that kill onto Cher. So gonna make things a little bit easier for Space Mode there on that as the bird goes out. Rumor able to get 2 on the entry as Convella gets that trade, making it a 3v2 in favor of Space Mode now. Zufi able to get the kill and then the immediate swing onto Convella as well, able to get his 3rd, and Space Mode now in match point. All they have to do is win the attack and they win the match.
Yeah, and a smart double swing there from Space Mode. Soodle dropping as Zufi swings, and I mean, that is just, it's a great way to secure a kill. Just can't shoot 2 things at the same time. So very smart play there from Space Mode and a great effort from Ace. Space Mode just needs 1, but so far an exceptionally close game. So I mean, we could see this last a while.
And Space Mode going for the C take, but Silver here with a little bit with the glass cannons, with not a whole lot of util, no shields, and the operator, but able to find 1 for his trouble there. Tries to take the shot onto Rumor, but Rumor able to be just elusive enough and get out of the way of that shot. Bob Zoop able to get the kill onto War Bunny, so there's the smokes gone for the defense on their retake. Silver, another kill with that operator, getting good value out of it here. And a 3rd with the operator now. Cher's gonna start the defuse, and there's just going to be a bunch of sprays now as Silver tries to take another shot with the op, but Zufi and Visions as well, both able to get 2 each, and Space Mode able to just get that round, and fantastic game coming out from both teams.
Yeah, and I mean, that's a great play there. Ace getting like just halfway to the defuse, but you know, same placement, and it's just same locking down of that sight lines by Space Mode. I mean, a great closing there in that OT. So oh, sorry.
Yeah, they were. I mean, Ace on attack looked. I mean, they were looking pretty good. Sharing Convella both on those duelist roles, doing a very good job at the entry, just getting onto site, making some room for their teammates, and I mean, Zufi on Space Mode, you know, very good utility usage with that Sky, between the Trailblazer and the Birds, just always getting some type of information every single round for his team. But yeah, both teams played extremely well tonight.
Definitely. And you know, up next at 8 p.m. we've got Vandals and Checkmates. Checkmate going against each other. Checkmate on still a I believe undefeated, and Vandals, you know, doing well for themselves as well. So it should be a very even match and a very exciting one. Oh, yep, and we'll see you back after halftime here with another exciting Oath Youth Esports Valorant game. Hello, everybody, and welcome back from spring break. I had a great one. I hope you did as well. And we have all these players here refreshed and ready to play. But in Oath, we value physical fitness just as much as we value that game acuity and that mental precision. So I want to make sure we give note of last week's fitness winner, Zane Jamin, working overtime during spring break and won themselves a Pokemon Fusion Strike Elite Trainer box. Gonna have a lot of fun with those cards and an excellent reward for putting so much time into that fitness there. And coming up right now, we've got some great action between Vandals and the undefeated Checkmate. Vandals only one game down though, so a bit of a Goliath and Goliath situation. And few minutes we're gonna have that at 8. Well, we're gonna have it soon, but first let's do a little recap. We saw a great game last time between Space Mode and Ace just a couple moments ago. We had some amazing moments. We had Convella catch a 4K with the judge. We had some amazing utility usage from Space Mode's players, especially Zufi landing almost every flash they used. And Tease, tell me what happened in the overtime there. Tell me what happened in that big overtime moment with Space Mode.
Space Mode, they were able to kind of clutch it out. That was actually the first win of the season, so it's pretty big, pretty exciting for them. Congrats, guys.
Yeah, and a big moment there with Visions just clutching out those last 2 kills and securing his team a fantastic first win of the season. So
Yep. But
yeah,
we're gonna pivot a little bit to the match that is about to start between Vandals and Checkmate. Like you said, Cole, um, Checkmate is undefeated right now, kind of Goliath. But Vandals, again, they're 3-1 as well, still looking pretty dominant as along with Checkmate. So yeah, it's kind of gonna be the two heavyweights going at each other this game.
yeah, absolutely. Vandals looking to make a play for the throne this game, and a very good shot at it. And we're gonna see lots of our usual favorites here with Checkmate having those phenomenal duelist players and players that really have that fire and that aim and those mechanics locked in. But Vandals too, just a phenomenal team when it comes to team strategy. So we're gonna see a lot of good gameplay here and two very different styles as well. So
Yeah, it will. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how these two teams clash a little bit in this game, especially on Haven, where it is a little bit of a faster paced map due to the defenders having to be so spread out. But we'll just have to see how that plays out.
yeah, absolutely. And Haven there offering a lot of those retake and replant situations. Sometimes the defenders having to pull away, just not enough manpower to take those head-to-head fights. But a very interesting map, and really with those 3 sites really tests the team play here. So
Yeah, and see a lot of the same type of agents coming out from both teams. You can tell they definitely just have their set roles, and they're just sticking to it here. As Nami on that Reyna has been very dominant all season so far, and so we're just seeing it some more here. Hopefully, this game.
yeah, absolutely. All the usual suspects buying those ghosts so that they can really dial in that accuracy. That is definitely a gun that that's a gun that rewards those mechanical skills. And we see Destroyer, Bossman, and Nami, those who've had lots of success with their mechanics in the past, buying it up, and but a very classic pistol round from both teams here.
Destroyer finding all 5 of the Vandals there with that one knife.
Yeah,
So,
huge knife.
yeah, so Checkmate are going to respond very quickly as we actually see Big Fin on a little bit of a flank here, back towards lobby, as the Vandals are starting to group up a little bit here. And Destroyer with a nice opening pick, and we're going to see a series of headshots there by Nami as he gets himself a third. And he's actually able to get fourth off of this opening round. And fantastic entry there from Nami. And yeah, just a very good response by Checkmate off of that KO knife.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big 4-man there, and you know, one off, and that would have been an ace. But I mean, amazing response there from Checkmate. And we're gonna see yeah, we're gonna see a little bit of a buy come out here from Checkmate, hoping to kind of catapult themselves from that first win here, but still very much so a save round, as the second round usually is.
And we're gonna see off of that KO knife, they're just gonna choose to rotate away as Big Fin trying to get that flank that he got last time again, but gets caught out in the open a little bit. So he's gonna retreat back into that garage as Vandals are trying to push out onto this site. Coop getting caught by that tripwire. Oh no, Boss Man through the smoke, able to get the spray, and trying to stop that plant, but just can't do it as the Panther's able to get that kill as a series of kills are going to come through, and Destroyer able to just finish it out with quick double.
Yeah, and Vandals made that difficult where they're with all those smokes down. I mean, not a lot of visible targets there for Checkmate, but once that smoke clears, they cleaned it up with precision and with that team play swinging when they should, and just staying dialed in, very dialed in. And yeah, and so starting now with the third round, we're gonna see the full buy from both teams here, as is customary, just making sure that even by the second round, whatever happens, everyone is on an even playing field.
They're suppressed.
Destroyer again able to get 3 with that knife. 3 for 3 now with those with finding a little bit of information with that knife.
Yet another big knife.
And Big Fin trying to get a little curious out that garage as he takes a little bit of damage, and Coop pushing up, able to get that kill. And that's gonna easily put Vandals at a pretty good advantage here in this 5v4. Trying as Panther actually able to get a nice shot on the Boss Man as well.
One enemy remaining.
Nami and Destroyer trying to get a little aggressive here, but they're both punished by Germs and Panther. And now just not really sure where this last player is. Pluto kind of lurking C-Link as he's gonna try and swing out. Gets the wall bang onto Coop. Is he going to be able to get more though? The flash by Yam and the swing, but Pluto able to get just win the gunfight, but Germs on the off angle, able to get the kill, and that secures their first round.
Yeah, Germs making big use of that chamber ability there. One of only a few agents able to get on that on those higher angles and hold them real effectively. Jet being another notable one, but a good use of abilities there and good use of positioning to hold that site there from Vandals. And we are going to see Checkmate a little bit of a save here, choosing to buy a Marshall and a couple pistols.
Four for 4 now with that KO knife, getting that information. And actually off of that, he's gonna try and push up a little bit towards those sewers. Just trying to get an idea of if Vandals are trying to run away from that, or if they're gonna just continue with that push A.
Yeah, and they're just trying to get a pick here to open that contact up. But right now playing kind of spread out, looking for an opportunity here to push, and it looks like they're gonna rotate A here, mount an A push.
Yeah, and Destroyer in a very good position here, but Panther able to land a headshot. So that shuts down that opportunity that Destroyer had there. Now with those sky flashes, they're just going to run in, and Panther trying to get that that room for his team as Coop able to shut down Nami. Panther now
30
with
seconds
the
left.
Killjoy util, just trying to cut off any type of entranceway for checkmate here as we see Bossman up in heaven and the last two down by CT, both on a little bit low health and on a little bit of a save by, and there's going to be that Killjoy util to slow them down even more. Germs though on this flank, not sure if checkmate is aware of him. He's going to swing out and he's going to be able to get Pluto. Panther able to get the final shot in, the final say in, as Bossman does try and jump out of the window, but Panther able to land the shots on the fall, and it's going to tie things back up at 2.
Yeah, and Vandals there not losing a single player, having a flawless round, and they're going to be able to go into this next round almost fully bonusing, only Germs having to buy a gun, and that's a very good position that you just want to be in. So we are going to see though full buys coming out. Actually, interestingly enough, 5 Vandals against 5 Phantoms, and it's not Vandals with the Vandals. So
Destroyer getting more information with that knife is, I mean, he's been able to use that and get something out of it every single round now, which is very impressive. And just kind of jiggle peeking this angle here, trying to see if they're going to just push it out anyways, as Yam is going to clear out sewers. Panther uses the attacker Killjoy, and that's gonna spring the Vandals into action here.
Throwing charge.
Oh no, Destroyer just being caught by that util as he tries to break it with his utility.
Spike
And
planted.
there's going to be a series of sprays coming out from a bunch of different people as Germs able to get the kill onto Big Finn, but Nami able to trade it out immediately, but not before getting
One
shut down by
enemy
Germs.
remaining.
Panther, a quick 2, as now it's all up to Destroyer. Drops down, tries to get the first shot in, but Yam able to get it as just that inaccuracy during the falling just causes Destroyer to be felled there, as Vandals now starting to pick up their stride a little bit here on this attack.
yeah, those movement penalties can be a real pain there, especially when dropping and doing those big sort of moves there. But yeah, I mean, we saw that Killjoy lineup last game, and it's just definitely a favorite for pushing A site there, and
You want to play? Let's
of course
play.
used phenomenally by Vandals there. So they're gonna find themselves just one round lead here.
Germs here with that tour de force, that chamber operator. He's just gonna hang out down C long, just really just there for the support of his team. Once that bomb gets planted, hopefully he's gonna be able to help out. But Pluto able to get 2 kills with that Stinger. Stinger is a very difficult weapon to use, and really able to find the value out of that, as Squid able to get the kill. But he's gonna get bodied right there. And now at 50 health, as the remaining 2 defenders are gonna try and
One enemy
make their
remaining.
move, as Nami gets a kill onto Squid, now in the 1v2. Full health, but with just the sheriff. Tries to reload, but Germs has the timing, able to swing during the reload and gets the kill.
Yeah, Germs finding that perfect moment to swing and get that op kill, and going to bring Vandals into a 4-round lead here, and a very good position here. So we're actually gonna see we're gonna see a full buy from both teams, with the exception of Bossman. But Big Finn coming out here with is it an Ares or an Odin?
That is an Odin.
Yeah, an
So
Odin.
Very
So,
very high penetration, very high rate of fire. So might see some wall bangs come in through that. But Panther, very nice early opening kill onto Big Finn. So that's a Odin. Just don't have to worry about that anymore, as Panther's still trying to make the room for his team as he pushes up a little bit. But he's gonna take a few shots worth of damage. As Destroyer is gonna try and take the swing and gonna do a good amount of damage. Panther's now on one shot worth of health. As
Spike planted.
Pluto now getting that revive and putting it back at a 4v3, but Nami gets a quick 2 with that Empress, has the opportunity to get a 4th, and he gets it, lands the shot, and checkmate. Getting their 3rd round on defense now, off of the back of Nami's ultimate on Reyna.
Clean, crisp aim there from Nami. Phenomenal ult usage. Using that aggression afforded to them by the Empress ult to just clean it up with 4 kills there. And you know, Destroyer using that KO ult very effectively there on the swing, able to make sure that a kill there isn't punished with an elimination there, and he's able to just be down, taken back up by Pluto, and keep them at a 5-man there, letting them have that confidence to make those big plays.
I've got your trail.
Yeah,
And another big knife too.
Yep, and with that, Yam uses a Sky ult and a little bit of a response, getting that information of where these defenders are playing, and Vandals choosing for a little bit of a late push towards A, as Yam again with that Trailblazer getting even more information. As Bossman gets the running gun, that's not something you see too often. As Destroyer right behind him, able to save his skin a little bit and land the shot onto Panther.
That Killjoy ult shut down too, not gonna allow them that same A push there.
Bossman still testing his luck with those running guns,
player
just
standing.
strafing back and forth, but Nami able to get the kill from the side as Bossman's able to get the attention of both the attackers, and the flash comes out and there's just nothing that can be done as Destroyer and Nami both swing at the same time, and checkmate, get the flawless round and tie it back up at 4.
Absolutely, not a single checkmate player down in that round, and now we're seeing a full buy again. Coming out from both players here. Germ's not buying a gun yet, probably thinking maybe an alt use here. But oh nope, there you go. There's the Vandal coming out. So full buy from both teams. Coop on the Odin as well. Bit of a response to that previous Odin buy.
They've been playing a little bit more passive here, but he's gonna just go for the pop flash. But Coop with the Odin, able to adjust and get that spray. So very nice kill, opening kill right there. As Vandals trying to slow things down a little bit, get an idea of where these remaining defenders are playing.
Panther looking around in that smoke there, looking for a pick to open up this B side push, but the rest of Vandals playing a little bit passive here, waiting for contact.
Oh, what a molly right there. Gets Mighty Yam down to 38 health. Nami able to get 2 off of that swing as well before getting punished. But Destroyer
Last player
able
standing.
to land 2 nice shots as well for himself. And now it's all up to Mighty Yam here on just
30
38 health.
seconds left.
Pluto trying to get just trying to swing out, but Yam able to catch him off guard there.
And Mighty Yam here, 39 health in a dream, hoping to take back the C site. And it looks like, as of right now, both checkmate there in
10
garage, but they
seconds
are
left.
gonna hit the rotate.
The tap, it's gonna let the checkmate players know where he is, and flashes come out. There's the double swing, and checkmate. Very like that's just a perfect retake really in that situation for them, and they execute it very well.
A timeout coming out here from the Vandals. Coach Atlantis going to have a talk with the team. Though a very close round so far, 5-4. But checkmate here is starting to hit that counter momentum.
Yeah, both teams looking very good though. Um, we've commented almost every round. Destroyer has gotten that knife and that information down, and we've seen a couple of times it has kind of spooked the Vandals out of just straight pushing that site, especially as the checkmate the players on checkmate are aware that they are there. So it definitely makes things a little bit more difficult. But Vandals, I mean, when they had their stride, they were just running onto site, very getting a lot of opening picks and really making that room. So if they want to continue that, I feel like that would be very good, just trying to overwhelm the defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Usually Vandals choosing to play very, very fast and hoping for a lot of those opening picks. So in this round, we will see checkmate though with a full buy and Vandals on a save round here, saving that cash for a later push. Big Finn with the opening pick.
Able to get a nice little pixel angle there through the doors as all of Vandals are in the garage. So as Big Finn tries to jump out, he's going to be punished, but all of Checkmate were able to respond very quickly. And yeah, Big Finn able to get 3 on the round off the back of his ultimate right there. And very good response right there by Checkmate from that play by Vandals.
Absolutely, and that ult there from Big Finn providing a lot of information for Checkmate there, finding all of the Vandals players in that one spot, and Checkmate acting on that information quickly and decisively there, picking up the 4th round for themselves in a row as of right now. Another classic large knife there.
Again, we see Vandals just kind of hesitant to push out onto this A side here. As we did hear some shots coming out from Destroyer down long, just kind of trying to get some type of like maybe lucky pre-fire as somebody tried to cross, but it doesn't seem as though Vandals are very interested in doing that quite yet.
Yeah, and Vandals here choosing to play it more passively, looking for that contact to start that B push, but Panther is going to go into B site and check those angles with the rest of the team following up.
Panther quietly sneaking up towards mid here is Coop with the flash and the spray. Big Finn is going to be very hurt there, and Coop is going to try and take the advantage as Mighty Yam right behind him, able to land the final shot and take the kill. Vandals now making the push towards C. Is Panther able to get behind Bosman and get that spray, and he's going to just push out onto site, narrowly being able to escape and keep his life there as he jumps up on top of logs.
And what a smart play in that moment too. Panther pushing up on B, but the team quickly popping it over through Garage 2C and securing that plant.
Now Vandals really just set up, spread out a little bit, trying to hold these crosses as Pluto starting the entry here with his Cypher Cage, able to land one shot before getting gunned down there. And Vandals able to bring it to 6-5 and have the opportunity here to even end the half at a 6-6.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm getting a bit of deja vu here. We saw this last game we saw this the last game we played tonight between Ace and Space Mode. A very, very close first half, and actually in a somewhat similar form here with a lot of streaks coming out from either team, kind of an ebb and flow here. But I mean, we might see another tied half, but either way, still incredibly close.
Vandals here again playing pretty slow, just trying to cut all noise as they start their push. Mighty Yam throws that flash out, but Destroyer wasn't actually found out by that. I'm not sure if Vandals are aware that Destroyer is here in this corner as they're starting to walk up. Destroyer able to get 1, 2. He goes for the third and gets the third.
A.
He's gonna get his ultimate off of that too, so now he's gonna just get aggressive here off of it. Gets the fourth. No, he tries to get the fifth, but just doesn't quite get it. But Nami able to jump in
Switching
right
sides.
behind him and get the fifth and finish things up.
Yeah, and he has been waiting for that all game. I mean, every time he's at A side, he throws that knife. He catches 3, 4, 5, but then they choose to rotate. And you know, this one time they didn't choose to rotate, and he was ready, waiting to get that 3K, 4K actually, and almost cinching it up with the ace. And then checkmate on that victory will deny the tied up half, but I mean, exceptionally close half up till exceptionally close half still, and on that reset, you know, anything can happen, and it always does. So
Checkmate here, just trying. They're choosing to go C here, so they're just gonna run up. The defenders of Vandals are gonna choose to just get off of site. They're gonna just do a retake here. So checkmate with the plant down. We're gonna be seeing a 5v5 retake as Panther trying to land a few shots here in this garage as he gets tagged a little bit by Pluto. Bit of a back and forth as Squid gets a shot on Anami, and he's gonna actually get a second. As Panther and Bossman, a little bit of a duel as Bossman wins that out, and Destroyer
One enemy remaining.
able to get a second here. Not sure if they know where Germs is. Germs is gonna swing out, able to do a lot of damage, but Pluto just able to barely escape with his life here. And there's the pop flash. Germs able to land the right click, and but Pluto no, able to shut it down, and checkmate. Or sorry, Vandals able to get their attack round.
yeah, Germs there just
Wait. Checkmate
yeah
on attack.
checkmate does get the round. Sorry folks, sometimes that color switch could be a little bit confusing. Germs buying a little bit of time there though, but unable to take that retake, and both play that like a ridiculously close round there. Both players on less than 10 health, 4 and 8.
Now they're choosing to go fast here. Destroyer checking that same angle he just sat in, making sure that's clear. As Nami able to get that first opening pick, and he's gonna get a second here with that running gun, and actually a third. And he's not slowing down. He's just gonna keep holding
One
W,
enemy
trying to get
remaining.
more. Panther with a quick 2 with that classic, able to get a good amount of value, but it doesn't matter. Is Destroyer able to finish things off, and checkmate starting to look pretty solid here on this attack.
Yeah, and I mean, checkmate on defense, they hold the angles, they make sure that they're dialed in with the aim placement and the mechanics and everything. But on attack, they love to go fast, fast, fast. They love to hit the gas, just because they're able to hit those shots, and they definitely are. They're taking advantage of it. They waste no time pushing those sites, and just just an exceptional, overwhelming force. So. I mean, but we're, you know, only 4 rounds separates these two teams, and I mean, these two are the best teams so far in terms of wins, so I mean, anything could happen still.
Checkmate again, moving very quickly. Already gets the plant down, but not before Pluto and Bossman take a lot of damage, both on 10 health respectively, as that molly comes in, and it's gonna push them off the site a little bit more. As Squid is able to get a nice kill, and so now Vandals starting to push up a little bit more, trying to get an idea of where these remaining attackers are. There's that ultimate from the Brimstone Coop, just barely able to get into that corner and survive, as Destroyer, oh no, accidentally kills Bossman with his own utility Germs now. just no time here, as they're just gonna try and run and save those guns. And
I mean,
Checkmate looking pretty good.
what a chaotic round, I'd say there. I mean, a, a bunch of util out on B, low visibility, ults being popped everywhere, util hurting everyone. I mean, an absolute symphony of shots. I mean, I know I was getting confused just watching. I can't imagine playing that round, but Checkmate, they will take that one out and find themselves at 10-5 right now. So
Yeah, even on the low health, Checkmate, like the overall low health, Checkmate did a very good job of just keeping their cool and using what they had in their pockets to be able to hold that bomb, as they got it down very early. But we already see that they're pretty much pushed out onto site already here, as we're gonna see a quick trade a piece as Big Fin tries to get aggressive here and is punished by Squid, but Checkmate still able to get that spike planted. So Vandals starting to get ready for their retake as Squid tries to swing, as well as Mighty Yum, but they are both punished immediately. And now in this 3v2, Panther on a little bit of a flank here might have the opportunity to get this kill onto Bossman. But Bossman's gonna check it, but it doesn't matter. With the Bucky, he's able to get the kill and land the headshot even onto Destroyer, and Germs trying to jump out on to respond. Just Destroyer able to flick onto him very quickly and land the shot.
yeah, I mean, some quick, exciting moments there towards the end of that round, but Checkmate is again going to take another round for themselves. So far, dominant in this second half with 4 round victories so far, and we are going to see both teams though with near full buys. So again, another even playing field for this round. Checkmate so far really riding on these fast attacks, and it's working out for them so far.
Nami making a little bit of noise over towards the garage. Maybe trying to get some attention of the Vandals players, draw them off of the A site. But Destroyer gonna use his KO ult, so they're gonna be able to just run onto site with no utility to counter really, and they're just gonna get a quick plant there. And now Destroyer running over to play some lineups as Nami on the flank, able to get the kill onto Panther, but Squid able to get that immediate trade. Squid able, again, another nice kill onto Big Fin as Big Fin tries to push out towards the defenders a little bit here.
down. Stim beacon down.
One enemy remaining.
Bossman, a nice 2 kills right there for Bossman in 1 spray.
Out of charges.
Fantastic spray there for Bossman
Match point.
on that hold.
And he's now going to bring his team to a match point, 12-5. I mean, and it is it's check for Checkmate, but you know, Vandal still has time to make a play for the throne.
Yeah, and I just right before they called the timeout, we had the scoreboard up, and I just want to comment. Bossman has 17 assists. That's just absolutely crazy to me. But you do get assists for whenever you place smokes and a teammate gets a kill off of that smoke. So so obviously some very good utility usage off of Bossman. Getting some fantastic value out of those 3 smokes that you get with Brimstone. I mean, we have commented before, Destroyer, I'm pretty sure every round so far, and we've played 17 rounds, Destroyer's gotten some type of information off of his KO knife. So Checkmate using their utility extremely well just throughout this entire game.
Yeah, and we saw those smokes by Bossman really showcased on that last retake there, throwing those smokes in, causing those confusions, and collecting the 2K that he needed. So
Checkmate slowing things down a little bit this round as they're trying to get a little bit of
Joke's
information
over.
and go
You're
towards
dead.
B. Panther
The
here with
hunt
his judge.
begins.
Might be able to get a first kill, but
planted.
Pluto with the flick, able to land the headshot on the Panther. Oh no. But the plant is down now for Checkmate, and the dominoes are falling. Bossman getting aggressive here, jumping through this window, but Yam able to fight back and get the kill.
Player
Big Fin
standing.
tries to swing off of it, and he's able to get the kill, but Pluto with the
Attackers
shorty,
win.
able to get the final kill, and Checkmate are still undefeated.
I mean, a series of trades there, one kill after another, stacking up to finish that round, and that will leave Checkmate undefeated still, 6 wins picked up thus far. But I mean, a phenomenal showing from both teams here, and just so far, not many teams having a response to this ultra quick gameplay that Checkmate loves.
Yeah, just playing very fast and very aggressive. And I mean, we saw on defense they did struggle a little bit. At After the half, it was 7-5, which is an acceptable um, defensive play, especially on Haven. It's a very difficult map to defend. But then once they got on to attack, they just hit the gas and just got again very aggressive. That's how they like to play. They like to play fast, and that kind of play style is definitely rewarded on Haven, where where all the defenders have to be pretty spread out. And I mean, we saw it today here.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I want to highlight here, if you take into account assists, Nami has almost a 3 KD here, picking up picking up at least 2 kills per life, almost 3, and Destroyer absolutely the same here, who actually does have a 3 KD. So I mean, these players, they came out and they showed up. So a very exciting game tonight.
Absolutely. Both games were actually extremely exciting. But with that, we're gonna be closing. That's gonna close out the matches, the Valorant matches for tonight. Um, yeah, we will see you on Thursday when there will be some Overwatch matches.
Yep, absolutely, 8 p.m. And as a reminder, in between those 2 Overwatch matches on Thursday, there will be another fitness drawing, because we really value our players putting time into the game and into their fitness. As you know, fitness, it makes a better esports player, and we love to see it. So we will see you on Thursday, and thank you for coming and watching Oath. And if you love the stream, I know I did, go ahead and share that stream link out, get your friends involved, and help come support these young players in their journey as esports players, and they're doing a great job so far. So we hope to see you then.